welcome back to my channel. Just back with a very short and sweet video for you all. And oh my god, it is happening! The big birthday update! I'm so excited. Okay, so Disney Dreamlight Valley is getting its next update and it is arriving tomorrow. This is not a drill, folks. It is arriving tomorrow. I'm so excited. July 19th is my birthday and we're being blessed with a massive, well, I say massive update. It's not a massive update. It's a small update. But still, it's massive for me because it's an update on my birthday. So I'm very excited about that. I will hopefully be streaming the update. Welcome in, Buzz. Everyone's just crashing my video. There's Mickey in the background and everything. But yeah, just a small update. It's the new DreamSnaps update. So Vanellope is finally coming into our valley. Been waiting a while for her. I think she was meant to come in June, but I don't know whether things happened or what, but she's not here. Well, she is gonna be. She's gonna be. So they have given us some update news. So obviously we are getting Vanellope in this update. We are getting the DreamSnaps feature in this update as well. So I'm just going to go through some of the information they've provided us. So the first thing that they say is flex your creativity and compete in weekly community-wide photo challenges with DreamSnaps. Each week, earn a variety of prizes for participating, including moonstones, furniture, and clothing items. Please note, Touch of Magic clothing and furniture are not compatible with DreamSnaps and cannot be included in submissions in order to keep the feature a fun environment for all players. I'm a little bit torn about this, mainly because I think using the Touch of Magic is a great way for people to show their creativity. Like, and especially if Scrooge isn't very kind to you with his items in the shop. Imagine if you're trying to do a theme and you just can't do it because they haven't really given you many items. So I'm thinking, like, they've already announced sort of that this theme is something to do with maybe royalty or something. Like, they gave us a crown emoji and a castle emoji. So I'm thinking royalty, princes and princesses, things like that. Now, if you don't have the ultimate pack, which I do have, but if you don't, is your picture gonna look a bit bland just taking a photo of a castle, like the main Disney castle, Eric's castle? You're going to want to snazz it up with like a cute royal outfit or something like that. I mean, we don't really know what this feature entails. So I am willing to wait and give them the benefit of the doubt. But it's interesting, to say the least. It's very interesting. I think this might limit some players. But I do understand that people are worried about those who are really talented with the Touch of Magic tool. Or, for instance, some Switch players I know have issues even using the Touch of Magic tool. So I guess it makes it a bit fair in that sense. But I would have thought that would have been a great way to highlight the Touch of Magic tool, to have it included in these updates. So yeah, I'm a bit torn on that. I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing. I guess we'll see. We'll see. The update's coming soon, so we'll know soon enough. Then it says Vanellope loads into the valley, bringing with her some sweet new friendship quests and items to earn. I'm very excited about that. I hope she has a lot of like sweet items with her. I don't know how I'm going to decorate Vanellope's house. I don't see a way to fit her into the valley. So I do really, really hope that we get some good items to help with the decorating. I think her house is perfect for her. I don't think you could have, created a better house. Other than maybe making it into like a Coke bottle. Because the Coke bottle is technically what she lived in the first film. But I guess the ice cream is more on brand with sweets and stuff than a Coke bottle is. So I don't know. But either way, I think it's a great design for Vanellope. I just don't know where to put it. The next bit says, keep up with Vanellope with more efficient hovering. The energy drain when hovering has been reduced by 80%, giving you more bang for your energy buck. Now, this is amazing. This I'm so excited for. Right, I never use the energy stuff because I think it just wears out too fast. Like, you can't do one full lap around your valley on the hovering. Like, you can do a large portion of it, but you can't do a full lap. I know because I've tried it when doing like mining and stuff and trying to get from one end of the valley to the other. You can do a large portion of it, but you can't do a full travel round. So I think this will make it more worthwhile to use. And I would be more inclined to use the hovering if it doesn't drain so fast. So this feature, 10 out of 10. I'm glad they did that. The video capture feature built into the Nintendo Switch hardware has been disabled, helping reduce the frequency of crash rates. The dev team is continuing to closely monitor this topic as they consider further changes to improve performance. Please note video capture via a capture card and screenshot capture on the Switch are unaffected and will continue to function as expected. Now, this is great news for Switch users. Most of the complaints I hear about bugs tend to be from people on the Switch. So I think this is great news. And they do say general stability has been improved on Nintendo Switch. We continue to explore further means of optimization for future updates. This is great news for Switch users. You are eating in this little mini update we're getting. That's great news. I think that's great that they've worked on that. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. And then they've put, the inventory of Scrooge McDuck's store has received a slight rebalance to reduce the chance of duplicates appearing. This is a small preliminary tweak as we investigate this topic further and look into changes that could be made for future updates. Now, this news is just wild. I'm so excited by this. I hate resetting. I spend hours every morning resetting my shop for a decent item because I tend to just get duplicates, which is very, very frustrating, especially now that we have that little red dot. You can really see how few new items you get in the shop. It is very rare that I get a new item, and to get a new item that's good is even harder. So I'm pleased with this. That'll be great if they can do that just to stop the duplicates, because I don't want to refresh every day. I don't want to. I'd rather just buy what's in my shop, have the surprise of a new shop each morning and things like that. I only reset out of necessity because I was buying duplicates all the time, and it's incredibly frustrating. And I hope with this rebalance, those items that are pouch exclusives that they say aren't pouch exclusives, I hope we start seeing them in the shop, because I'm convinced that's a bug, because I have yet to see anyone prove that these pouch exclusive items can be got in Scrooge's shop. I've yet to see it. I've had a lot of people saying, oh, my friend George, or oh, my friend has this item, or oh, I got this item in Scrooge's shop, but there's never any proof. Which I think is interesting, given that so many people screenshot what they get in Scrooge, yet no one's thought to screenshot the pouch exclusive items, which are generally really cool items. So I have a big doubt that they actually show up in Scrooge's store, and I think it's a bug. I think the developers genuinely don't want them to be pouch exclusives. I hope that means they're more likely to be seen, because there's a couple of pouch exclusive items, I say in quotation marks, that I really, really, really want. So I'm hoping that comes soon. I'm really excited by this update. I love all the new content that they've talked about. They have talked about bug fixes as well, which is great, but I won't really go into those. I think this is a great update, and I love how they are listening to us. I've seen a lot of creators like, oh, stop being negative about everything when people challenge or question or ask stuff. And I don't think it's negativity, at least from my perspective, it's not negativity. When I commented on their first initial post and said, oh, I hope it doesn't turn into a popularity contest, that wasn't meant as negativity. That was me kind of saying, please give us a bit more news into how this works. And let me just point out that within 24 hours, they put up a post explaining stuff. Do you think if we hadn't have voiced those concerns like, oh, I'm nervous about this, do you think they would have responded with that? Not a chance. They clarified because of people's feedback. And this whole like, oh, it's negativity. This game is in early access. If we want this game to be the best it can be, we need to start talking about this stuff now, not when the game is fully released. This is the time that we should be feeding back to the developers our voices, our concerns. That this is when we need to be doing it, guys. Like, stop saying it's negativity when we're just trying to help the developers make this game the best it can be. I've seen a lot of people in regards to that popularity like, oh, how are people gonna, you're not gonna be able to look someone up in the DreamSnaps update. One, we don't know that. And secondly, me worrying about it being a popularity contest, because I was one of the people that said that. In fact, I think I was one of the first people that posted that on their tweet. My issue is that there's a lot of streamers and creators out there. I'm a streamer myself, so it's no hate. Like, I'm going to be doing the same things. But there's a lot of streamers out there who are probably going to be posting their content, their DreamSnap challenges online. Either streaming it, posting it on socials. And when you post that, your audience is going to see that. So when they go into DreamSnaps and they see that same picture, it's obvious it's going to be you. It's obvious. Stop being like, oh, people are going to look up. Like, no, that's not the problem. The problem is people with a large audience are going to be able to showcase their challenges, and their viewers are going to potentially be able to vote for them. That's where the concern lies. That's where the concern lies, okay? And I think this does need to be based on creativity, and that is why I'm nervous that the touch of magic is not included, because the touch of magic tool is probably one of the better ways to be individual and creative and unique. I don't know. I don't want to get too much into like what ifs, because we don't know. The updates come in tomorrow. We'll be able to see it fully fleshed then. But I am intrigued to see how it's going to work. Especially since there's like, I mean, I'm glad there's prizes for participating. I think that's the best thing they could have done. That is the absolute best thing. But it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. And I hope that those who are the most creative get their spotlight, because they really do deserve it. They really do. And I see so many creative decorators and designers get overlooked. And I don't think they should be, because the stuff they do is incredible. It's way better than anything I could construct. So I think they really do kind of deserve that moment in the spotlight. So fingers crossed for all those people, really. That's my thoughts. Fingers crossed for those. I hope the best for them. I know I'm not going to be one to probably win any of these challenges. I kind of don't have that creative spark. But I do really hope for those that are creative, I hope that they do get the spotlight and feature that they truly deserve. Especially because I've seen a creator, actually. I only recently came across them through Facebook, and I went scrolling through their TikTok, and they've come up with so many creative designs using the Touch of Magic tool. And I've started to notice another creator kind of copy them and get a lot of clout for it. I say clout, not really clout, but they're obviously getting the views, and it's almost identical, and it's really uncanny. And, we can all be inspired, but it's just a shame to see this small person be kind of overlooked. when they've created such unique concepts. But that's besides the point. That is besides the point. Anyway, I hope you're excited for this update. I really am. I can't wait to stream it on my birthday. It's going to be so much fun. And I guess I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!